What is up, everybody? We're going to be going into another full game of Madden NFL 20. So, again, I'm going to be playing as the Patriots. Still trying to get used to the whole Tom Brady with having just the unlimited capability of putting hot routes all over the place with the post routes, corner routes, all this other insane stuff. But anyways, we're going to be going against a Browns player. I've never played against Browns. This is only my second game, so I really don't have much experience in Madden 20 with the zones, with routes, with all this other stuff, how they play against different zones. Really good that we're going to be labbing a lot more July 30th. I've got an idea, a pretty solid idea of what offense I'm going to be running. I'm pretty sure I know exactly how I'm going to be running my offense for the most part. Still got to work out a few things with different route combos and all this other good stuff that goes along with it. So, with that being said, we're going to be starting on defense. Again, just trying some different stuff on defense. Second game, I was feeling more confident in the nickel normal. As you can see right there, just screaming off the left edge. Just, scream at him. Jason McCourty getting us a sack. So I'm pretty confident nickel blitz 2, like nickel normal, and a little bit of 3-5 are going to be the defense I'm going to run this year. Now, as far as run defense, they aren't as good as they were in Madden 19, as he pauses right here. I think I actually paused right here because I need to go back and check to see what safety was my fastest safety out on the field. So, that guy, I have no idea how to say his last name. I don't even know. I give up on that. But anyways, I choose him because he's, I think, 6'4" with 93 speed. He's just a freaking beast of a player, given he's low overall, but that doesn't matter because I'm going to be manually controlling him anyways. It's just all about height, speed, just going to dominate on the field. So, switching around to corners to safety, same thing as Madden 19. A lot of people still do that. They have their corners at safety for cross mannings just because they generally have better man defense than the safety does, and safeties are generally harder hitting. So right here, I actually manned up my safety thinking he was going to play a run. Now, this is just kind of testing stuff out to see if they play the run as aggressively as they do in Madden 19. Now, when I have manned up my safeties, it's different. It's definitely different this year in how they play in the run game than they did in Madden 19. I don't know if they just kind of patch out there, he's going nowhere. But I don't know if they kind of patch that in sense from Madden 20 where they don't come down to the run fits immediately. It's kind of like a hang back and then attack. I don't really know. I'm still labbing that stuff a little bit more before I say anything official on it. But anyways, 2nd and 13. Still getting comfortable with this nickel blitz too. It seems like it's alright run defense. I haven't ran into really a super good player. The game after this, the guy was just doing a man press. And man press this year, it's so hard to beat. It is the bane of my existence. A simple man press is really, really tough to beat. So right here, sending 6 at this guy. I don't set nickel blitz up just perfectly. We changed that cover 2 more like a cover 6, cover 9 right there. Good dot on his part. I kind of am starting to notice also that these zones, especially deep zones, don't play corner routes as aggressively as they did in Madden 19. Now, perhaps I need to start pressing and shading underneath to help them play more aggressively. Maybe try an outside third instead of an outside quarter. Again, we're just learning how the zones play. Give me about a week of just solid sit down play again and again and again. Get a lot of reps in. Then I'm going to be real comfortable with how the zones and understanding how they play. So, as always, lab stuff. Now, he comes out in a monster here. Inside zone. I promise you it's inside zone. There's nothing else. So we baseline, we pinch our D-line, and he's pretty much going to go absolutely nowhere. Right there, inside zone. Now, it looked like that might have been an RPO. Now that I look back on it, the way it kind of reacted, it looked like it might have been an RPO. We could have handed off or passed it to one of the screens on the left or right side of the field. So, anyways, now he's going into gun-tight slots. This is something different from Madden 20, and now they tell you the formation they're in. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I think about that. I don't know if I like it or if I don't. It doesn't really matter because you can get so many different route combos out of it. It kind of helps. It kind of doesn't. It goes no huddle. I don't know why. I think he's like, oh, dual drags. Dual drags are the meta. Sorry. Shade underneath. I had the wide open gap. So even me looking back on this, I'm learning stuff along with you guys. You notice that the left side B gap was wide open for me to shoot. Now, whether or not that was because I took the guard, again, he goes back into gun monster It has to be an RPO that he's using. I'm not entirely sure. We hop onto our safety. I think we just blitz the house right here. Now I don't know what he's doing. Okay, never mind. He's going back to inside zone. He gets a lucky break. He should have actually been stopped in the backfield. I think he goes hurry up here again. No huddle again, so we baseline with pinch or D-line. We tried it. I believe I run commit right here. In fact, I'm pretty sure I run commit right here, right at the middle. Maybe I don't, because I'm still having to figure out. I think it's RB and down on the D-pad or down right stick, one of the two to run commit. It's so weird this year. Looks like, yeah, so we did end up run committing right there. We stop him. And I guess he decides, okay, no huddle is a bad idea. No huddle this year is really strange, and it's a really good way to throw your opponent off. So, yeah, I think that's my biggest pet peeve is no huddle. The time you have on defense, it's not enough to get any kind of adjustments in to get your shell that you want. But right here, we get a, oh my goodness, we get a Madden 19 warp animation. But that is why you use defensive backs, baby. They get warp animations. Linebackers, for the most part, don't. So start using those DBs. That's the big. If you can take anything from this video, use those defensive backs. I'm talking corners. I'm talking safeties. Preferably safeties if you're running a nickel package. I should have just gone to a halfback dive right here and just ran right up the gut. Now, one thing you notice, there's no pancakes this year. Normally, Madden 19, if he was coming out and look like a quarters defense against a heavy goal line set, you would have got pancaked. No more. That is no longer a thing in Madden 20. Now, I don't know how badly that's going to impact like the run game and all this other stuff. Looks like he's in big nickel now. I don't know how much that's going to impact as we get a lucky bounce to the outside. Comes kind of dumbed out the defender. We got lucky right there. So, we'll see. We'll see. Because apparently quarters 3 deep is pretty good run defense this year. Again, I really haven't got a chance to really lab that. I'm busy getting videos all set up for the official release of Madden 20, which I think will help you guys out a ton, especially you guys that like to grind solo battles. I got a video specifically for you guys. So here he goes into 4-3, maybe 4-3 wide, 4-3 normal. I'm not entirely sure. Looked like it might have been a 4-3 normal right there. The defensive ends weren't quite far enough out. No, it looks like it was a 4-3 wide. 4-3 wide 9. So 4-3 wide 9 again. Last year was really good shed defense. This year I don't think it is so much. But now he's going. I think this is a 4-3 over or 4-3 under. When you press, his safety came down to the line. So I'm expecting a blitz right here. That's why I blocked my running back. I have it checked down. And that crosser isn't actually meant to be out there. It's the it's the hot route chemistries that Brady have that make me put him on a deep crosser instead of a fade, which is what I always think it is. It's different this year. Lots of things to get used to this year. If I'm being completely honest, there's a lot of things I'm having to teach myself. There's a lot of habits I'm having to break simply because the buttons are different. There's just a lot different. If you guys haven't played it already, you'll find out there's quite a bit different. Anyways, we're going 3rd and 5. You guys know the drill. PA boot roll out. B Edelman, take her hitch, dink and dunk down the field. That is how I like to roll. This year especially, you do not have near as much time in the pocket to make a throw. If you're thinking you could throw 50-yard deep crossers, 30,000 yard corners, good luck with that. It's going to be real tough this year with how the pass rush is, which I think is great. They should not touch that. EA, if you touch the pass rush, so help me, I'm going to slap you. So we throw a dot right there. Hot dot down the sideline. Corner routes are they're deadly this year. They're so good this year. So yeah, bunch tight end, I'm pretty sure is going to be the scheme I'll be working out of. We are in the Oakland Raiders offense. I worked in Oakland last year towards the end of Madden 19 to just see what they had. The playbook is completely different from when I was playing. I mean, not completely. For the most part, it is different. There's like bunch tight end wasn't there. I don't think they had a trips tight end either. So it's different this year. Don't mind. We'll get used to it as time goes on. So right here again, P. Burrell. I mean, this guy can't stop. A lot of guys might say that's cheese. Well, guess what? Dot. Please. Oh, cheat me, EA. A lot of guys say that's cheesing. You're cheesing. Well, guess what? If you can't stop the play, why am I going to stop? If you can't stop one play, I'm just saying, I'm not going to stop spamming that one play until you can show me that you can stop it. Now, again, looking back on these games, I'm thinking the Patriots may be the move. I haven't had a chance to be able to really play with any other teams, so I can't really say that officially. So I thought he was in cover 2. It looks like he might be in a man blitz, like a cover 0 right here. But no, he had like some funky man line. I think that was like a cover 4 quarters. I don't even know what that was. That was just some weird defense. Like cover 3 sky. I don't know what he did right there, but there's, I think what he, I don't even know. I don't even freaking know. Pretty sure he just did a man line press. I don't know why he did that though. So again, I was having the same issue this game. I wasn't able to hear him at all. You notice by his name, occasionally it'll show him that he is talking. There's nothing wrong with my headset. Like if I'm at a party, I can hear him perfectly fine. I don't know what's going on in the game. Maybe there's just like a bug in the game that doesn't allow you to hear him. Maybe they're not even like, maybe in their party or I have no freaking idea. So anyways, 3rd and 1, you know the drill. This time we're actually going to a little bit different. I think it was not X spot. Oh shoot, what is it called? I can't remember what it's called. Inside switch. I was thinking of X spot for some reason, but it wasn't X spot because you got a post route instead of a corner route. So anyways, inside switch is good. Check down play. We're going to X spot this time. No, take that back. Then we go to inside zone right here potentially. Nope. Curl flat corner. Curl flat corner. I'm not entirely sure what I'm thinking of doing right here. Oh, I think I went max protector here with a crosser and a little spot route, little hitch playmaker. Now, right here, I motioned him back inside, thinking I could snap him. The reason for that is because in practice mode, I can do that. If I motion him out and don't get the timing right, I can motion him back in and snap him. Now, that's in practice mode. Turns out in a real game, you can't do that. I don't know why it's like that, why you can do certain things in practice mode, but it doesn't transfer over to real game. I don't understand why it's like that, but anyways, PA boot rollout, touchdown. It is literally this easy to just dot this man up and down the field with one play. Again, if you can't stop it, I'm going to keep doing it. Really easy. Now, of course, this is the trial, so I probably should have just tried a bunch of different plays, really open up the playbook, but I'm here to win. That's the name of the game right here. I'm here to win no matter what you can and can't do. If you guys are struggling stopping one play, then perhaps consider picking up a membership on MyShaman.com. We got weekly live streams. It's a Q&A session. You guys can feel free to ask any Madden-related question. If there's a certain play you guys struggle with, of course, we can go over that. We can go into practice mode. You guys can tell me the exact setup that you saw your opponents running. We can set it up, show maybe test a few different ways to stop it and help you guys improve your gameplay. So, and with that being said, the second half is about to come to, or first half is about to come to a close. We're up 7-zip. I can't remember who gets ball. I believe he gets ball at half. So here's a tip. If your opponent gets ball at half, it is best to be up by 2 scores by half. Reason being is we should have got a pick right there. Reason being is because then you have enough space between you and your opponents to be able to allow him to score, and then you're still up. You're not behind. You always want to be ahead. You never, ever want to be behind. If you're playing behind, then you got to get tied, then you got to get stopped, then you got to get ahead. It's just a headache. Always be ahead before half. Even if you get the ball, always be ahead. The more points, the better. That's pretty obvious, but a lot of people, I think, just overlook that. So right here, I changed it into a cover 4, I think. Maybe a cover 3 is really... Okay, well, we should have got a pick right there. I looked like I might have changed it into a cover 3 of some, maybe a cover 9 of some variety. I had 2 outside quarters and other side, and then that deep half still. Okay, well, back into nickel blitz 2. The setup, pretty darn easy. I'll make a separate video about how to set this up for Madden NFL 20. Real simple. You can see we're coming off the edge, screaming at this man. A good dot, definitely a good dot. He found the open man, threw it to the slant, and was able to get the first. So, with that being said, he still had to use his timeouts. He's down to the 44-yard line. 47 seconds left. So, at this point, you guys should be okay with him with any opponent taking a 2-yard check down. And if they're going to waste their timeout, you should be perfectly fine with that. You should not be worried whatsoever. So here we go into cover 9. I was just seeing how the zones played. It seems like they play all right. I noticed that deep half on the side of the field played that pull shot actually surprisingly well for a deep half. Kind of shocked by that. Something to keep that in mind when I go back into cover 9 or cover 6, whatever you guys want to call it. Cover 9, cover 6 is pretty same. They're similar, but the deep zones are flipped. And I guess the zones are just flipped in general from cover 6 to cover 9. They're opposite of each other. So that's just how they run. So with cover 6 and cover 9 real fast, it is match defense. So you have cover 4 quarters on one side with cover 2 on the other side. So we're going to cover 3 right here, just kind of mix it in. The way that this looks, if I didn't move that safety down, it looks like a cover 2 since we can just press. The way that I can't remember what kind of cover 3 that's called. It's not a cover 3 sky. It might be a cover 3 buzz. Yeah, cover 3 buzz. Cover 3 buzz often look like a cover 2, so you can mix in a cover 3 buzz with a cover 2 and really throw your opponent off, especially if you just press. If you press, keep off the safety, it looks exactly like a cover 2. So, just a little heads up right there. Oftentimes, I think people think, oh, he's spamming cover 2 well. If I don't move that safety down, it looks exactly like cover 2, and it turns out it's actually cover 3. So, that being said, we're going to shade underneath. It looks like we actually, now that I look at that, oh my goodness, we're going to have to go back, and I think this is, we get pick right there, baby. Let's go. I think that was a stunt right there. I very well may have to go back. He might actually quit right here. I think he quits. If he does, GG's to this guy. So, anyways, yep, that's going to take care of the video. If you guys are new, be sure you hit that subscribe button for more tip videos as well. And until next time, this has been T-Meister. Get in the lab. See ya.